you need to do that as a team too sometimes. All right, chirp 3. Has Mason Lohrei done enough to stay in the lineup upon Matt Grzelcyk's return, which would be tomorrow, Saturday?
I don't think so.
I don't either.
I've said that I really wanted him to stay and learn at the NHL level, and I think, that would be the best place for him. But at this point, I don't see it. I think he's just too kind of raw defensively. He gets out of position a little bit too much, running around in the zone. He's still not as familiar as a guy like Grzelcyk would be, obviously, with the way the Bruins play defensively, coverage-wise in the zone. So I just don't think what he adds offensively, which is great, and he'll be great down the line. I just don't think it's enough right now for him to keep his place in the lineup. I think he'll go down. He should play in all situations, play a ton of minutes, and then he'll come back sometime, later on in the year. He'll obviously be the first guy called up if there's an injury of some kind or anything, or if the Bruins can finally swing a trade maybe and clear a little cap space so they could go out and get a forward or something like that. Right. So to me, you have to send him down when Grizz comes back.
Yeah, Lohrei and Grzelcyk have each played 9 games, similar stats. I think you saw you had a stat the other day that Lohrei was on the ice for 7 out of 10 5-on-5 goals against.
Yeah, like 7 of the last 10 5-on-5 goals or something like that he's been on the ice for. So it's just he's struggling defensively. He's great with breakouts most of the time. He's great offensively. He's made some mistakes, just experience-wise mistakes, like trying to keep a puck in at the offensive blue line with a 1-goal lead, trying to dangle somebody that led to a goal against Dallas, and then just some poor coverage problems in the defensive zone that'll lead to goals. So, he just needs to go down and work on that kind of stuff, and he'll be back and he'll be fine. He'll be great for a long time for this team.
Yeah, is he Dougie Hamilton 2.0? I mean, is he just never going to be a great defensive defenseman? Is it just going to get by kind of thing and then bring the offensive skill set and the tools? I'm not saying he's going to score the goals that Dougie does, but to be an offensive type defenseman, are we really just going to have to live with the guy's going to be just kind of okay defensively, but where he brings the dynamic aspect is offense with him?
Probably. I would say so. I mean, he hasn't played defense for that long. He didn't start playing defense till he was like 14 or something.
Right.
So,
That's true too.
He's got a lot to learn. So, will he learn that? Will he keep making the same mistakes? We'll see. I don't think he's ever going to be, a shutdown defensive guy like a, Carlo or McAvoy or somebody like that. I think, he'll learn, just over time and with experience about stick position and where to cover in the defensive zone. And because he's so long and can skate so well, he'll shut down plays. But he'll never be a big physical guy that you can really rely on late in games. I don't think in the defensive zone. I don't think he'll ever be, that guy. But with all the stuff he adds offensively, I think, he'll definitely be a plus, a guy that you'll want out there, playing a bunch of minutes because of the offense and the transition that he gives you.
Yeah, and -5 in his last 10 games, and he's turning 23 in January, so he's not super young either. He'll be almost 4 years older than Patra. But I think he's going to be a good player for sure. And just hope that he can, playing with McAvoy and such. I mean, and they've been able to develop good defensemen, with the people that, their coaching staff, Adam McQuaid and so forth. I mean, they developed some pretty good defensemen. So I think he'll certainly get better in his own end. But again, like you said, started late in life on defense, and the instincts are probably just need to catch up to the physical ability, probably.